Ladies and gentlemen, the info for the next Arknights event is here. On the 28th of August, we will get a new side story event. It is a new story in the Tara story arc, and is also the continuation of the story from the previous event. This event is set in the Terran capital, which was recently mentioned. And boy, the story sure will be interesting. Reed will finally confront her twin sister Iblana. Anyway, here's the important gameplay stuff you should know in the event. We will get 3 new operators. Surprisingly, we will get Iblana as the new 6-star operator, now under the codename Necros. As to why this evil lady can become playable, well, the reason is one major spoiler, so let's talk about it later. Necros is the first 6-star in the Shaper caster archetype. A caster that is able to use multiple summons to help in battle. And what's good about this archetype summon is that they don't consume deployment slots. The caster also has the ability to damage enemies blocked by the summon. And the way they obtain the summon is also interesting, because they will call one summon every time an enemy is defeated in their range. So they really shine in a stage with plenty of trash mobs. But their performance can quickly fall off if there's no steady source of enemy that can be used as a sacrifice. In Necros' case, she can summon up to 3 ground unit undead soldiers as her summon. Or fishes, if you use her upcoming skin.
You, sir, are a fish.
And her summon is no joke, at least the special one you got from her skill 3. It is really tough and deals a lot of damage. Overall, she is a good choice to be used in most content. Especially in a place where your operator numbers are being limited. There's more to be said about this evil lady, but let's save it for a different video. Now let's see the other operators. The Gacha 5-star is someone called Wolfenite, a trapper specialist, and a unique one, because her traps are manually activated. I honestly haven't built her, so I will let you know how good she is later. Meanwhile, the free unit is a 5-star loop shooter sniper called Bridget. All in all, a good option if you're lacking physical range DPS. New operators are not complete without some new skins. We will get 4 new skins in this event. Okay, time to see the event mechanics and enemies. There's a lot of things going on in the event mechanics. But the one you will often see are these bushes, slowly spreading in the map. But they can only spread to this grassland tile. And what these bushes do, is that they will block the view of your operators, making them unable to attack enemies behind the bushes. And what makes this mechanic more painful, is that some enemies in this event is going to be one hell of a problem if they are outside of your operator's range. Also, if I remember it right, I used Lappy Alter skill 3 here. And the bushes actually make her global range wolf unusable. Though I can't say the same with other units who have global range abilities. In some stages there are also these yellowish bushes. And they are actually an enemy in disguise. Some will reveal themselves after some time. But most will only show up if you deploy a unit right in the 4 adjacent tiles from them. By the way, you can also block the bush's path to stop it from spreading. But this means deploying your ops on the grassland tile, which will make them continuously take arts damage. In some stages there's also some sort of seedlings. If you placed an operator on top of them, the other seedlings will grow and copy the stats of that operator and start dealing damage to the enemies in its range, plus inflicting some burn damage. Their presence is very useful because the other seedlings typically appear in a place unfit for most operators. By the way, you might want to bring a wandering medic. One enemy in this event, and also the boss can inflict burn damage. Not as heavy as the first Tara side story, but can still be troublesome. Alright, let's see the enemies. From what I know we'll be fighting some kind of forest spirit. Well, this whole event has that fairy tale vibe, so they could be just symbolism, analogy, stuff like that. Aside from them, some old enemies, typically one from Reed Alter events, will also appear. Okay, here's the details of the new enemies. Well then, here's the boss of the event. We'll be fighting that one undead dragon from Skyrim, or whatever this thing's supposed to be. Not a very tanky boss, but it has plenty of abilities that could make it a troublesome enemy to defeat, especially for new players. Like how it has permanent attack speed bonus if it's not inside your ops range. Will actively target your highest attack operator. Can spawn this purple rock thingy, which will make your operator to prioritize attacking it and blocking their vision similar to bushes. Can constantly burn some tiles, which also deal burn damage. And it will have physical and arts damage reduction while inside. Like most bosses, it also has a second phase. And it's important to know that when you defeat its first phase, you have to destroy those purple rock before it fully recover its HP. Or else it will just restart its first phase. And in its second phase, the dragon will permanently fly. Gain a new sick looking ability, which will almost certainly kill ranged units. So if you can't defeat it fast enough, you definitely want to bait this special attack to a clear area. The dragon should be inflicting this attack on someone at the center of that 8 purple flame tiles. Clearing all of the stages in this event will give you 28 yellow rocks. Like always, farm event stages, get event currency, and buy items in the shop. These are the tier 3 materials that should have a higher drop rate in the event. For new module, Alchemist Specialist will get their module in this update. A module for Wolf Knight. and a good number of second modules for these operators. In this update, they will also add a new pity system to standard and kernel banner. Well, it's not exactly new, it's the one we already got from the special banner. You know, the previous Center Leakia and upcoming Iblana's banner. But it's not really the same since these two banners have more than one 6-star. So basically, if you have done 150 pulls, the next 6-star you get is guaranteed to be the rate up 6-star. But you don't get to choose which one. So in this case, you will get either Flametail or Ebonholz. Then after doing 300 pulls, the next 6-star is guaranteed to be the other one that you didn't get. The skin for these two will be added to the search shop. There will be a new operator accord and paradox simulation. And this is the new furniture set. That should be all. Adios.